Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. It's round 5 for the Belgium Grand Prix, no assist. On pole we have John, second Joseph Hales, Ryan in third, Deflated Wheel in fourth, Flamingo Eagle with a very good qualifying in fifth, Chivers as well, a great job in sixth. Commence, I haven't seen Commence race in IIRL for a long time, it's great to have him back. Smiley in eighth, he's also very good at Belgium, it has to be said. Novi will be starting in 9th, that guy in 10th. Josh in 11th, Greg in 12th, Jake Clates in 13th, and Titus Bear will be starting in 14th. And here we go, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. John with a very good start. Looks like he's going to be leading into turn 1. Joseph having a little look around the outside. Deflected away off the track. Looks like he's going to lose a couple of places. But it's John who leads the way. And it looks like Joseph is on the soft tyre as well. So that's going to give him a little bit of an advantage in a few laps. And all 3 wide. And John is the last on the brakes. And it looks like a relatively clean start. I haven't seen any yellow flags, so that's always a good sign. Ooh, looks like Press lost it. Looks like he's maybe come together with Smaller Smiley. Oh, that's such a shame. Smaller Smiley had a very good qualifying. Oh, hasn't had much luck so far this season, it has to be said. But John leads the way, but he will know Joseph is on a soft tyre, so it would be interesting to see how long the softs can go for. And we haven't got the tyres up yet, so hopefully we can get those up soon and have a good idea of what to but at the end of lap 1, John leads the way, followed by Joseph Hales, Ryan in third, Deflated Wee back up to 4th, Chivers in 5th, Flamingo Eagle in 6th, Commence in 7th, Novi 8th, that guy 9th, and Jake Clates in top 10 there. Good to see. And there will be obviously no DRS yet, and Joseph Hales using a little bit of battery and gets himself back into the lead. And Deflated Wee also looking down the inside there with Ryan, and that's a very good move. And yeah, as we know, the Mercedes do have a very strong lineup this season, so we expect to see them in these positions quite a lot. Yeah, be interesting to see if Joseph can pull away on the softer compound. Oh, Smaller Smiley with a. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't, looks like I think he come together with Prev maybe the first time. So yeah, just a spin. Oh, Flamingo Eagle had such a great qualifying up to 6, and he's had I think he's had a spin, or he's come together with someone. Very unfortunate. So, but still a long way to go. A lot can happen. And John, what's happened with John? Has he had a spin? Has he come together with someone? I don't often see John down in 8th place. It's a shame we missed that. I'd be grateful it wasn't shown on TV. And it looks like Ryan's got to come back now. Obviously DRS is enabled. And yeah, Joseph is checked out. Obviously he's on the soft tyres, as we know. And yeah, he's got a great chance to really pull out a nice lead here. The alternate strategy. No one else has done it, I don't think. And Prev's retired. So there won't be any VSC or safety cars. His car will come out on track as soon as that happens. But yeah, Joseph Hales 2.4 seconds ahead of Ryan. This is looking like a very good call to start on the soft tyre. Still a long way to go. So at the end of lap 4, Joseph is ahead of Ryan, 2.5 seconds. Deflated away, no doubt will be trying to get back past Ryan here with help of DRS. But Joseph having a very strong season. I think he likes the Mercedes. And as we predicted, deflated away back up to second. Most positions gained at the start. Novi up 3 places. Angry Corey up to 10th. He's up 6 positions. That guy up 3 positions. It looked like we had someone in the pits, Small Smarty, changing his front way. And we're currently watching the mid-pack action here. And I'm not sure about this first car though. Looks like he's there. It's quite strange how the AI just wants to bring the car back on track even though it's retired. And Josh now with DRS and Jake lights. Should be a comfortable move. And obviously Josh will improve as the season goes on. And you've got to start somewhere. And at least he's driving the car that he loves, so always helps. At the end of lap 5, Joseph with his 2.5 second lead. As you can see with the tyres, it's the only one really who chose a soft, and everyone else is on the medium, apart from Greg, who just like to start on the hard tyre. I've got a VSC. Would be interesting to see if anyone decides the box here. Maybe Joseph will be tempted to pit. Time will tell. We have a couple of drivers in the pits. We've got Novi and John into the pits. And I'm guessing that they're put the hard tyre on and try and get to the end. They'll be hoping for like no more safety cars or VSCs. So yeah, it's a good position. I am surprised Joseph didn't pit, but then again, you know, you don't want to got the advantage, do you really? Still a long way to go. It was. Got another yellow flag. It's been cleared up. So Joseph Hales leads his teammate by almost 3 seconds. But yeah, I think he's probably looking at doing a soft medium. So I have no idea what the strategy is. So it's lap 7, and Joseph Hales looks like the tyres might be just beginning to give up now. Deflated rear's got the gap down to 2.4. Got a nice battle here between Flamingo Eagle and Greg. Yeah, Greg having a very strong race. One of the cleanest drivers in the league. And side by side there, and both drivers did very well not to come together there. Well, Flamingo Eagle did really well to keep that position. John on 11th, but he is going to the end, so looking to get by Josh here. This is a brave move, and obviously the tyres are so much better. Yeah, but still a very good move. And Small Smiley, a race to forget, unfortunately. He's had a very good qualifying, but it just didn't go very well in the race. I think he came together with Preb at the start, and yeah, it's just one of those races you just want to forget as soon as possible. Time penalty for Chivers. We know he's quite renowned for picking up the odd penalty here and there. Can always happen at this track. It's very, very easy. Now Ryan looking to get by Deflated Weight, and Joseph Hales is still pulling away as well. Obviously the drivers do gain on him because they're using DRS, so he did lose like 3/10 just down the straight. Yeah, the softs have lasted quite long. I'm surprised no one else has thought of doing a strategy. But they must be wearing quite a lot right now. It's the DRS strength. Yeah, it's like you know what's going to happen here. Way right up. Could almost pass right before the DRS, but obviously we know how that would end if that happens, so it stays behind. I guess DRS enabled here. What's the action? But as we can see, you can still see it, and Deflated gets ahead. Back up to second. Chivers having a very strong race, and as I said, it's great to have Commence back as well. Need to do more races. Come back, come back. So, lap 9, Joseph Hales still leading the way. Nice 2.5 second lead over Deflated Way. It's very hard to make it any inroads because obviously the DRS is so powerful that Ryan and Deflated are just switching basically every lap. As we said, Chivers having a great race, commencing 5th, that guy in 6th. I'll get back to the action very soon. We've got Angry Corgi in the pits. Joseph Hales made those tyres last 10 laps, it's unbelievable. But as we can see, the gap is now coming down, 1.9 now, the lead. Very good. Yeah, Ryan isn't able to get past this time. It will be interesting to see where John can end up. Obviously, everyone has to pit. The hard tyre should get to the end. I mean, the soft tyre's done almost 10 laps, so the hard tyre can definitely get to the end, no problem. And Joseph Hales in. He's pitting. What tyre will he pit on? I think it's going to be the medium. Yep, I think the mediums. I think he's put the mediums on. So Joseph Hales comes out behind John. Okay. So yeah, he's got 3 seconds to make up. Just came out ahead of Novi. But being on that quicker tyre, it's just a matter of laps before he catches John up. And yeah, in a great place spot here, pitting on for the mediums, nice undercut. Yeah, this is a great strategy call, it really is. Chivers unfortunately getting another penalty. That really isn't good at this point in the race. And Joseph's already taken a second out of John. So it would be interesting to see what strategy the likes of Ryan Deflated do. Will they put a soft tyre on, or will they put the hard tyre on? Time will tell, of course. And yeah, Deflated Weeds put a soft tyre on. Makes sense. I've seen his teammate do pretty much 10 laps, so it's doable. Deflated Weed came out in 7th place. And yeah. Closely followed by Commenso, so Commence decided to put the hard tyre on, so that'd be interesting to see how that plays out. Deflated Weed hunting down Novi. Will he go for the pass here? He does. Could be given up DRS here. He still gets DRS. It was a very good pass there. Quite risky, but you know, it's paid off in the end. And I'll be looking to get up there. Yeah, catch up. Tivers, John up to 4th. Joseph Hales passed John. So we missed that. It was kind of to be expected, wasn't it? Really, on the better tyre. And yeah, it's just looking so good for Joseph Hales. Up to 3rd already. The 2 cars ahead have to pit. He's probably at this point just praying no safety cars. But as we know with Belgium, that's always possible. Deflated Weed hunting down Chivers. We have sound.
Well, hey!
Aloha.
Hello! It is working! Hello, chat. Sorry about all the issues. No one's fault. It's having a battle of a lifetime, and we've kind of been missing it.
Very, very
Ryan, nice move on.
Race.
Cameron's there. I think I might need to turn you up.
Had people start as like, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Ryan goes through on deflated there. How far behind I am, but
Right, let's get some tyres up for you. Oh my goodness, it's rainbow.
yep.
So I'm not.
We had Joseph starting on soft. We had I think it was it? There was one car that started on hard, and then everyone else was mediums. I don't know how my AI car ended up. That was orienting.
You're not doing very well. You're 14th at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I don't entirely understand how it's happened, but it's a bit of an odd one. That I don't entirely understand it, but we're not gonna include my car in the results because that I don't think that would be quite fair on everyone else who has actually participated in the race. But I am now back in the lobby.
So, obviously, chat, we've had some issues tonight, but a lot of them haven't been our fault. They've just been circumstantial. Obviously, we do apologise, but, you know, it might be a Twitch issue, it might be an Xbox issue, who knows.
Promise that we will figure this out for next time.
Joseph leading the way. 3 laps to go, plus the one they're on.
Joseph has been absolutely dominant in this race. He's just gone. Joseph started on soft at the start and built up a 3-second lead. I believe there was a virtual safety car earlier in the race. Not entirely sure what for, I quite missed it. There was a little bit of a visual glitch saying it was just yellow flags in sectors 1, 2 and 3. I'm like, and there's no safety car on track, so my thought process was that there was a virtual safety car.
Yeah.
And we had some early chaos, which I think some people who would have been here earlier. John had a bit of a moment down to the bus stop. I wasn't entirely sure what happened, but I noticed that he ended up backwards about halfway off the track, in between the first part of the bus stop and the switch back onto the main straight. So I guess we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, Joseph has been leading the way since the start. Soft medium strategy. Very, very smart in my eyes, but a lot of people did a medium soft, so I've done a medium hard. Been a very, very even split today.
Only a handful of battles out on track. We got obviously the battle for 4th. Deflator's just lost a bit of ground on Ryan out of DRS now, so could be. Obviously, Chivers has that penalty, so let's have a look at the penalties actually. 9
Got
seconds.
that very early on.
So really, the battle for Chivers is trying to stay 3 seconds ahead of that guy in P7. Current gap is 2.5, so Chivers may end up in 7th place at the end of this Grand Prix. Josh has the penalty advantage on Greg, but if we know Josh,
As that is Chivers
he'll
down the
get
Kemmel
past.
straight past deflated Wii. He's going to want to push to get away from him. But as you can see, even with just the DRS down the Kemmel straight, Chivers has already opened up a 3-second gap and then some to that guy. It's just the power of DRS on this track. Absolutely insane.
A few tyre issues for Deflated, it looks like. A bit of sliding twitches here and there. A little bit of oversteer, maybe to do with setup, maybe just to do with the state the tyres are in. But Kemmets, I'm sure, in the next couple of laps will be jumping at the bit to get ahead of Deflated.
That is an angry Corgi with another 3-second penalty. I believe that's that's his second one there.
No gaps in, no changing gaps. Sorry, in the top three, both just over 2.5 seconds behind the car ahead. Sitting pretty for Joseph. I imagine the last lap may be a little bit touchy on the tyres, but to be honest, John's been on them 15 laps. He's done pretty well to hold off Ryan on that compound.
Yeah. John with the early incident. We're not going to know what's happened because unfortunately we did miss that. I noticed at the start that John was round and I moved to his POV, but that's all I saw. But as you may have noticed, we've got Kemmets in the lobby today. Kemmets, I don't believe he's actually been in a race for a while now. So I think that all things considered, he's put in a very, very good performance today.
I think he reserved once or twice at the end of last season, but aside from that, he used to be a regular here for season
I noticed that.
1, 2, a little bit of 3 before he took a bit of a break. So I think Kemmets has stuck with his racing guns, just maybe done it outside of IIRL. So
I don't know whether you... So I mentioned this on the stream we had in 82, I think it was in Zandvoort was the first time. I'm going back and looking through each of the races and logging them onto Formula Game Companion. The only motivation for this was my absolute love for this league, because this is, in my eyes, one of the best ones for driving standards and some of the best community that we have here. And also, as Deflated gets out of shape into the bus stop, that's going to be an easy pass for Kemmets. I was very, very bored in college one day, so I just decided, I'll pick this up, why not? So, it's a fun project that I've been getting on with for the past couple of weeks, but I should hopefully have that open soon. I'm just in the middle of Season 3 at the moment, so that's where I knew Kemmets from. That's Deflated as a massive snap out the exit of Illusion Radion.
yeah, those tyres don't like it
scary
at all.
one. That could have ended in disaster, that one.
Those eagle-eyed viewers out there, on lap 21, John gained by 0.4 of a second, got to 1.9 behind as they crossed the line, but Joseph has maybe used a bit of his battery down the Kemmel straight and got that back up to 2 seconds as they come through the middle of Sector 2 and look to finish off strong. Noe with a time penalty. Will that matter? No. That will not matter unless Josh can get a couple of seconds on Novi in this final lap.
Which you never know. Josh does have some pace, as we know. 2-time champion in 81. Will that transfer over to his first full season in NA?
Seems a bit stuck behind Greg at the moment.
Yeah.
But here comes Joseph Hales for the final time this evening. I don't know how many times you've seen it on stream tonight, but for the last time this evening, Joseph Hales comes out of the bus stop to win in Belgium. And is that his first NA win of the season?
I think so, because John has dominated the season so far.
Well, John.
I was going to mention it before you started talking about Joseph across the line. Deflated and that guy were going side by side through Blanchimont. That was a sight. That guy unfortunately couldn't quite get Deflated there. But,
Josh runs
oh
wide
no!
the final
Right
corner
at the end,
and gets his third warning. Oh, that's heartbreak.
he's still in the points, but he was on for P9. That would have been.
Ryan rounds off the podium with a fantastic drive, making his way through the field as we saw towards the latter end of that race. Kemment's on his return, P4, as you, Willow, come across the line to take a very impressive P13. Kind of
not
ironic.
even been driving.
Ironic, 13, the unlucky number, and we've had no luck on streams tonight. So
yeah, I don't quite understand why I've got an AI in this race. It's been a little bit of a confusing one. But
it doesn't matter.
That's all.
You'll get 13th place, and we'll take over the mantle for the unlucky 13th.
I don't think it's quite fair for me to have that result accredited to my name, because I haven't been doing any driving today. It's not fair on the others.
No, it's not tough, and you finish in the points a lot. You don't want that ruining that. So,
I mean, this one's outside the points, so
yeah. So confirmation then: Joseph Hales, first win of the NA season, takes round 5 victory in Belgium. Hopefully for him, it was a nice, relaxing spa day. John was pushing him hard. But in the end, 2 seconds was the gap. Ryan gets a point for the fastest lap and the final spot on the podium. Very well done. Kemment's deflated, as we've already said. Shivers does stay ahead of that guy on time penalties and will take P6, exactly where he started. That guy gaining a few places during the race. Novi, Greg, Josh rounding out the points. Flamingo, Eagle, Jake Lates and Corgi round out the classified runners. 4 DNFs, Lem, Smaller Smiley, Tidy's Bear and Prev.
Well, for the part that we did see, this race was very, very good. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed watching this and talking to myself for 45 minutes.
Oh, I talk to myself every day.
First sign of madness, that one.
Not in an unhealthy way, just in a weird way.
Fair enough. I mean, I can't blame you. I do that as well.
So for those catching up on the YouTube channel maybe, or the Twitch channel trying to rewatch the race, obviously it probably is a frustrating watch, but a lot of it is out of our control, so we can't take too much from that. But hopefully the rest of our streams going forward will not be bugged or issued in any way. Yeah, thank you for the patience if you have been watching live, trying to help us out and stuff. Thank you very much for your patience and your time. Obviously we'll try and get those streams fixed for you as best we can next week. On Thursday night we have Assist Tier 1 again in Belgium, so join Chelsea and Red Dragon for that one. And on Sunday night we have the 82 bunch again, 7:30 PM GMT. Make sure you are followed if you're not already and have that notifications turned on. So thank you very much, and yeah, thank you very much, Willow, for being patient even with all the issues. You've stuck around. That's really good. So
I did try my best to try and keep it going with the stream. Obviously we had the issues with Spark at the start. We caught start qualifying, but other than that it was a couple of internet issues for Spark, then just me trying to fix the audio issues. Apologies for that, chat, but hopefully next week we won't have as many issues. But I think that for the moment I think we've got this mostly sorted out now, so I think that